Friendship is a bond that, in many cases, stands the test of time. However, things can take a dramatic turn when that friend starts to show interest in a very specific person in your life, your sister. The moment your best friend or close friend tries to date your sister, it can stir a variety of emotions and force you to examine the relationship from several angles. Should you support your friend's feelings for your sister? Or is this where the lines of friendship and family loyalty should never be crossed? This complex and emotionally charged situation brings out a variety of responses and offers a glimpse into the nuanced dynamics of family relationships, friendships, and loyalty. Whether you're protective, concerned, or supportive, when your friend expresses romantic interest in your sister, everything you know about your relationship with them might change. Here are some of the angles you can explore when faced with this dilemma. The immediate reaction: surprise, protectiveness, and confusion. The initial reaction to the idea of a friend trying to date your sister is often one of surprise. This situation can catch you completely off guard. After all, friendships are built on trust, and the thought that your friend might have feelings for your sister can create an awkward feeling of betrayal or confusion. Your first instinct might be to protect your sister, and depending on how close you are to your friend, this could feel like an invasion of your family dynamic. Feelings of protectiveness come naturally for many siblings. You might feel like your sister deserves the best, and you want to ensure that her relationship with someone, especially someone you know, will be healthy and respectful. The thought of your friend potentially taking advantage of your sister or not treating her with the respect she deserves can cause immediate concern. This protectiveness, however, can sometimes be grounded in more than just wanting what's best for your sister. It may be based on an unspoken sense of ownership or a desire to preserve the family's dynamic. You might not even realize how attached you are to the familial boundaries until you realize they're being challenged. The loyalty test. Friend or family? One of the most challenging aspects of this situation is the loyalty test it places you under. As a friend, you've shared countless experiences, trusted each other, and supported one another through thick and thin. But as a sibling, you have a duty to protect your sister and ensure that her well-being is never compromised. So when your friend expresses interest in your sister, you are forced to question the dynamics of both your friendship and your family. If your friend is someone you have known for a long time, this situation may feel like a betrayal. After all, the idea of your friend wanting to date your sister may seem out of place, even though relationships do form between friends and family members. Suddenly, you are unsure of where your loyalty should lie. Should you support your friend in their pursuit of a romantic relationship, or do you have a responsibility to step in and ensure that your sister's feelings are being considered? Moreover, there might be underlying concerns about how your friendship will change if things don't work out between your friend and your sister. What happens if they break up? Will the fallout affect your relationship with your friend or your sister? These questions can create tension and complicate an otherwise simple friendship. Protecting your sister. What's in her best interest? As much as the situation revolves around you and your friend, it's crucial to take a step back and consider what your sister actually wants. You may instinctively feel the need to protect her, but it's important to ask yourself, does she want your protection? Is she capable of making her own decisions about who she dates? In some cases, siblings can be overprotective to the point where they make choices on behalf of their family members, even if it's not in their best interest. Before deciding whether to support or discourage the relationship, it's important to have an honest conversation with your sister. This is her life and her decision to make. Does she like your friend, or does she view him strictly as a friend? Does she have any concerns about dating someone you both know? By listening to her perspective and respecting her autonomy, you can better gauge how to navigate the situation without imposing your feelings too heavily on her. Also remember that your sister is her own person with her own wants, desires, and experiences. While you may have been protective of her in the past, it's essential to acknowledge that she might have the maturity and understanding to make informed decisions about relationships. Giving her the space to express her views can help strengthen the bond between you, as opposed to making decisions on her behalf. Assessing your friend's intentions. Is he being honest? Another critical aspect of this situation is determining whether your friend's intentions are sincere. Is your friend genuinely interested in dating your sister, or is he motivated by something else? Perhaps your friend is simply attracted to your sister and sees an opportunity to pursue her now that you're no longer around to provide the same level of oversight. Alternatively, maybe your friend has had feelings for your sister for a long time, and this is a natural progression of their relationship. This is where communication between you and your friend becomes essential. Have a candid conversation with your friend to understand his intentions. It's important to know whether he is pursuing a serious relationship with your sister or whether he is simply playing with her emotions. If you have concerns about his sincerity or character, this will help you decide how to proceed. If your friend is truly interested in your sister and has the best intentions, supporting their relationship may be the right call. But if you detect that his motivations are less than honorable, you might feel more inclined to protect your sister from potential heartbreak or harm. The impact on the friendship. Will things ever be the same? Regardless of the outcome, the dynamics of your friendship may never be the same. Even if everything works out smoothly and your friend and your sister have a healthy, positive relationship, there will always be a shift in the friendship. It's hard to go back to the way things were when your friend and your sister are now romantically involved. The dynamic of your group may also change. Friends who once hung out casually might now need to balance their time between the couple and the rest of the group. The intimacy between the three of you might shift, and there may even be new conflicts or tensions that arise. If things don't work out between your friend and your sister, it could result in a fallout that affects not just the relationship between your friend and your sister, but your friendship with him as well. The consequences of a breakup could lead to awkward situations, jealousy, or even an estranged relationship with the friend, particularly if they don't treat your sister with the care and respect she deserves. Additionally, you may need to reevaluate your relationship with your friend. Can you remain close friends after this? Do you feel betrayed or hurt by his actions? These are all important questions that may require time and reflection to work through. In the end, when your friend tries to date your sister, it forces you to confront some deep-rooted questions about loyalty, protection, and personal boundaries. It can be a confusing and emotionally charged situation that has the potential to affect both your friendship and your family dynamic. What's most important is to navigate the situation with open communication and a clear understanding of everyone's feelings. You must balance your natural protectiveness of your sister with her autonomy and respect for her choices. You also need to evaluate your friend's intentions and whether their relationship will ultimately be healthy and beneficial for your sister. Although situations like this can be challenging, they also offer an opportunity for growth. It might lead to a closer, more honest friendship with your friend, or it may reveal areas where your relationships need improvement. Either way, it's an experience that will shape your understanding of both family and friendship.